Wait for the others. I pray they will come. They know not the way. Show them. Perhaps I am wrong. Have I taken the wrong path? Do I know this place? There's an irony to have dared the journey, braved the stairs, only to sojourn in the wrong room. It smells right, but feels wrong, or the opposite. But we made the trek. I must wait, or we'll be lost. Wait without, Rector. This must be it, for this is the place that drew me, the place that called me. It's been so long. Is my memory so good after all these years? For so long, we've been kept in tight boxes, neath boxes, hidden in the damp recesses of a cold dungeon. Dungeon, yes, so I call it. That much is forgot or blurred by damp time of our glorious yet brief lives in these rooms. At first I cried to be stuffed beside dusty plates, inside fragile bowls, wrapped in paper. Once we reigned in this place. If this is the place, we lived and laughed and loved. No room was forbidden us. We sailed mighty ships. We raced in fast cars. We waged glorious battles. Oh, how the walls and floors echoed with our cries. Great wars fought and refought. Great mysteries. Adventures filled our nights and our days. Tragedies on every step, heroes behind every door, bravery, cowardice, yes, even romance. Ah, romance. Awkward. It was romance nonetheless, that was not my forte. Yet I bore growing pangs as best I could. One day I lay nestled and warm among the sheets and gambled on the carpets. The next, I and my kith found ourselves on the shelves. Then our adventures finished. It was not long till alien, unloving hands shook the dust from our fur and used us as pattern for forgotten and unwanted knickknacks. Once proud, once fierce, nay, we, for I was never alone, were consigned to cardboard coffins in a neglected corner of a neglected basement. How many nights and days have we lain there? 1,000 days, 1,000 nights? I cannot know, dare not know, such numbers beyond my skills, my knowledge. I am not time's accountant, but I am his victim. We waited for someone to come for us. We cried out, here we are, bring us back. We know this place. Did we not scale the great staircase, suffer the vast deserted wasteland of the living room? Did we not brave the terrible furnace of the kitchen? Did I? Yes. I, not once, spent 3 days imprisoned in a dark and lonely closet. We wandered through this place, our home, suffering through illness, drying tears with our bodies. We were ever ready with a kiss, an embrace. Do we have no rights? Can we be denied our home? What comforts a box when just above us a vast and infinitely varied world awaits? How many sobs have I heard, some ancient murmurings that drift like echoes from a time long gone? New cries, new generations of boxes piled on ours, crushing us neath the new age's detritus, tomorrow's garbage. Yet worse, the recent indignity, the boxes, our friends, are removed, taken away to a place called the dumps, there to be mulched, recycled, carted to thrift shops, and there to be left to gather dust with strange alien junk, or to be dragged out and sold at garage sales. My love, my past, my adventures, my powers, beyond compare and priceless. They now have a price. I'm worth 50 cents. 25 with the ashtray, painstakingly wrought by a loving child, and so praised for its beauty, sold as a keyboard to a stranger with a pickup, 3 children, 2 dogs, a bitter wife. Am I to be chewed by the dogs, torn by the kids, again be forgot? This I cannot, I will not suffer. My fate will not be dust and darkness. I'll fight, I'll rage and bring down the walls ere I allow myself to be discarded so. This is my home as much as anyone else's. If I must go on alone, then alone I'll be. If with friends, then so. There's a noise without. Who comes? Rector? Nothing. Perhaps he's lost, or worse, caught. I'll not be taken by the foul woman in white and sent back below. Perhaps it's my friends. I can't know until they come. What's Snowy to do? Alone, I'm weak, but I'm clever. I must know. To this end, I will listen. I will learn who's friend or foe. To know, I must secrete myself.
Where is Bunny?
Hush.
Where is Bunny? Rector is asking. Don't hush me.
I say hush. You do not know who or what lurks in these shadows.
Nothing is lurking. I'm trusting my nose. A strange smell this room is having.
Perhaps your nose is old and tired. That was a long climb.
Not for Rector. Perhaps you are old.
Had I fed, I would have flown.
Flown? You are not bird.
I am a vampire. I am weak for lack of blood, but strong I can fly. Where are the rest, dog?
I prefer you call me Hound.
Where are the rest, pup?
We left the ancient one below. Climb was too high.
Well, that ancient mangy one is no great loss for our current purpose. What are the others?
The pair got lost in their kitchen. She said she was chef.
And astronaut and CEO, there's nothing she cannot do if you believe her words.
And so he followed her?
Of course, he is a man.
I am a man as well, but I did not follow.
Why would you follow? You have not woman.
If I had that one, I would feed on her, and then I would have great strength. Perhaps when she comes, I will smite down her man and take her for my feast.
She'll rip your fangs out.
I am vampire, I fear none.
There is noise. She's here.
Quickly, we must hide.
It is too late. The door opens.
Oh, what shall we do?
Face our doom.
It was Rector.
What?
It was Rector dared to threaten you.
I never. Come, you coward.
Coward!
Shh, she'll hear.
The treachery is Rector's.
Foul liar. Oh, it's you.
It's I.
We thought...
Hush!
Rector said...
Hush! I need calm to think. In your breathing annoys me, but I'll suffer that if you'll leave me be.
Leave him be. He needs to think.
I said not.
Quiet!
He needs quiet so he can think. Do you hear me?
I'm not talking.
Yet you keep making noise. I need a newspaper to smack him on the nose.
You'll do no such thing.
Will too.
Will not.
Will too.
Guys!
You're interrupting. You're the one who keeps talking.
Quiet, dog.
I am Russian wolfhound.
Guys!
You are not Russian wolfhound. You are not Russian, nor wolf, not even hound.
Not Russian?
No, not.
Oh, infamy. Why do you think I talk this way?
Because you're stupid.
Why, I ought to...
What?
What?
What ought you to do?
I ought to do
Guys!
something.
Something?
Just something.
Then I'll do something too.
Guys!
No, you won't.
Will too.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Guys, will you be quiet?
I will suck your blood.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
I don't have blood. I've fluff inside.
Not fluff. Sawdust.
Say not so. Say
Guys!
not so.
Sawdust.
Ah!
And mold.
Oh!
And rot.
Oh no!
And pebbles.
No.
Guys!
No.
Insects that crawl inside you.
Guys!
Oh,
Crawling, eating away at your soul.
oh, I rave.
Guys!
They're inside you. They grow, they multiply, and then they die.
Say it's not so.
Guys!
So,
You lie.
I speak truth.
Will you two shut up?
He is being mean.
I'm trying to think.
It's not mean if it's true.
George,
I'm trying to monologue.
Trying to monologue.
Thanks.
should we go somewhere else?
That's not necessary.
You're monologuing. Don't you need to be alone?
That's soliloquy, not monologue.
Oh, go ahead, George.
Thanks.
We'll be quiet,
Okay.
so you can monologue. Count?
What?
Why does he not speak?
I don't know. George,
What?
why do you not speak?
I lost my train of thought.
He forgot his line.
I did not. I lost my train of thought.
There's a difference there.
What do you want to say?
I need a first phrase. Let me think.
I've got one. The wrath of George I sing. That's because George is always so angry.
I am not. Now shut the hell up.
Nailed it, Rector.
Yup.
Ooh, why not of George's first disobedience and the fruit of that?
No.
I've got it. To be or not to be. That is George's question.
No.
Sounds good to me.
Better in the original.
Don't go there, Rector.
Tach, hag, tach, be.
He went there.
Ouch! You hit me.
Did not.
Did too.
Well, you deserved it. I need to think.
We're trying to help.
Help by shutting up.
That's not nice.
George, tell us why you came upstairs now.
Oh, easy. He followed Snowy.
I did not follow Snowy.
Snowy came up. You came up after him. Ergo, you followed him.
Okay, I followed him, but I did not follow him.
I don't get it. Anyway, Snowy is boss.
Oh, God.
Snowy is not the boss.
He was elected boss.
I voted for you, George.
Yet Snowy was chosen.
Yes, and there's the rub. Why did Snowy come? What compelled him to break free from his prison and make his way here? What can he hope to achieve?
Oh, this is getting interesting.
Would he damage us more? Would he worsen our state? Whom have we to blame but Snowy for our banishment? 'Twas his plan or his ineptitude?
Ah, inept the fool.
The rabbit with his simpering, cloying ways. Damn it, let me lead the task. Let me be the boss, and I will serve you ever. He's primped, prodded, begged his way to power, only to serve his master and himself, never to look after the needs of the others. Now he returns to cement our fates. He protects himself.
He obeyed Danny.
That's obedience to a callow teen. His art was to his fellows. He has come here to whinge and worm his way once more into the graces of a feckless boy. He desires to live once more in comfort and sloth, kowtowing to the whims of our owner, a child who never loved us.
George, that's infamous.
Where did you come from?
To say he never loved us.
I always look kind every ass. Always someone hiding there.
Shut up.
Shutting up? I thought that was an aside.
It was not.
Oh, well.
I tried. I begged. What could I do?
You could have fought for our freedom.
Fought against what? Against aging? We're owed rights, but time is not on our side.
Danny could have fought for us. He could have kept us. Some of us, at least. He did not weep when we were banished below. He shed no tears for us. He forgot us.
Oh, how could he forget? He was ever our great friend.
You came hoping for reconciliation, but I came for vengeance.
Danny has a new life. I want to be part of it.
I want our old lives back. I will stop at nothing less. Count's with me, are you not, Count?
Yes.
Rector, stand by me.
Oh, what should I do?
Stand by your master or live free with us.
Come here, Rector. That's a good boy. It's 2 against 2. As boss, I get to break the tie.
I was first. My vote counts for more.
Say not first, George. You were never the first. Say not first.
True, I was ne'er first. That madness, that fate I avoided. Yet I am older, that counts some.
Will not give you that.
Then we are at an impasse.
What is to be done?
Woman?
Don't woman me, you Neanderthal. Now get out of my way.
Ah, I found them.
You found them? You are such a jerk. He wanted breakfast.
I wanted eggs, but I could not find them.
Try the refrigerator.
Well, the door was heavy.
Boo-hoo.
Hey, careful, Babs. I am your lord and master.
My lord and master.
Spoils of war you are.
Watch it, Achilles, or it won't be your heel that I kick.
You hear that, guys? All I asked for was a little breakfast. Was that so much to ask? Guys?
Well,
I don't,
Perhaps.
This is one hell of a fellowship you've got here, Snowy.
That is rude.
Sit, stay, good boy.
Look, Babs, you didn't need to join us on this our quest.
Was I talking to you, microbrain?
Well, no.
Then until I do, be a good monkey. No looky, say heary, capiche?
Yeah.
So, Cottontail, why are we in the TV room?
is that where we are?
Did you notice the TV?
Yes.
Not that it is much of a TV. Mine took up the entire wall. Satellite, remote control, video player. Oh, I'd really pimped out my
Oh, here we go.
The perfect place after a long day at the studio or the space station, or better yet, I could take my red sports car to my beach house and lounge on the warm sands by the sea. Or perhaps I'd entertain film stars or heads of state in my gourmet kitchen.
She's a cordon bleu chef, but she still won't make me eggs when I ask her.
Eggs I have. One of the few things I was allowed to take when Rambo here kidnapped me.
Eggs. They're plastic.
So are you.
All this talk of food, Babs, you are looking delicious.
Are you thinking what I think you are?
No, of course I'm not.
What happened the last time you tried?
I'm so hungry.
Do you remember?
Yes, you punched me in the nose.
What did I do then?
Threw me off the bed.
And?
Dropped the dictionary on me.
He's in luck. No dictionaries here.
Did you enjoy that?
No.
There is a TV guide.
Want that again?
No.
Not so dangerous for guide for TV.
Do you?
No.
Kidnapped?
Took him long enough.
Don't get involved.
I rescued you.
Rescued?
You were about to be sold in slavery to a desert sultan. What depraved things he would have done to you.
And those depraved things would be?
I don't know, but they would have been horrible.
So, you rescue me from a palace in an oasis, lounging by the pool and being served by an army of eunuchs. And in exchange, I get to live in a cardboard box. At least the eunuch situation hasn't really changed.
Babs, you promised you wouldn't talk about that.
That's my lot. Joe, you're a real keeper. You are. My Sally would never have abandoned me so. Had I stayed with her, I'd still have my homes, my jobs. I'd be wearing more.
Well, then why not leave? Why not climb from your box and search for the others? There are many voices there, among the boxes, among our pasts. Certainly you could have found one more to your liking. Perhaps you'd have found your friends.
My friends are no more. When Sally left, her past left with her. I heard the fights, the anger, things said to her family that should not have been said. I wish I had been with her. Maybe I could have comforted her, perhaps. So many times I wanted to leave. I did not. Maybe I could not. Something held me back. Don't smirk, you fool. It wasn't you. I guess. I had nowhere else to go. None. Else, had my sisters been here, of course, they'd have mounted an expedition. They would have rescued me. Had some force denied them that right, then Kevin would.
Kevin?
Yes, Kevin.
You bring up Kevin.
Kevin was a loving and loyal man.
Kevin wore flip-flops and pastel shirts.
That's all you know.
That's all I need to know.
I wish my hair was longer.
Your hair's long enough.
It doesn't look right. I had such long hair. Sally liked to brush it for me. Now mine is barely long enough, even to tie back. It was so pretty.
Oh, the hair story again. Pray she doesn't go on about her shoes.
I had so many shoes.
Oh, see, what did I say?
You did bring up the shoes.
I could eat a shoe.
If you ate one of hers, she'd punch you in the nose.
I'll bring up any subject I like. I am a war hero.
A war hero? Joe cannot even spell the word war.
Can too.
Then how is it spelled?
With a gun. A gun spells both war and peace.
You know not of both.
I know not.
Say I.
I, who have stormed the very gates of Berlin and cast down the most vile tyranny. I, who have faced death, I know of war.
Hogwash! You could not find Germany on a map if Hitler stood there, naked and strumming on a banjo while singing the Horst Wessel song.
Base and cruel woman. I'm going over there. Do not follow me. I'm going to sit here.
And sulk.
And brood. Heroes brood.
But you will sulk.
I will brood.
Kevin would contemplate.
The luckiest day of his life when I rescued you.
Brood, sulk, what have you. Snowy.
What?
My question, what are we doing here?
I want to return home. I want all of us, all to be welcomed here.
I've come for vengeance. We have been imprisoned for so long. Now is our turn. I crave freedom just as Snowy, but freedom at what cost? Do we trade one bondage for another? The difference between box and shelf might be little more than the view.
Well, that is something.
Something, yes, something. This is no longer a home for children or toys. Laughter echoes not in these rooms. Footsteps running up and down the stairs no longer mark time. Darkness permeates this place. 'Twere better had we not come.
It is night. The morn will come and bring light, then we'll see friend, foe more clearly.
Yet the darkness will prevail. You'll nor find peace here, Rabbit, nor friendship. This place once had an aroma of joy, now's not but stench of sorrow. In our prisons we may have wallowed in pity and despair, at least though that was our choice. Here at best we'll be subject to the whims of a master who's shown that he no longer wants, nor needs, nor even loves us.
Yet to live up here and watch life around us, is that not better?
Perhaps hell is to live so close to paradise, to be able to stretch out your hands, almost embrace it, almost touch it, knowing you ne'er will.
Perhaps our ends would be the same. However, at least we would have tried.
So what would you have us do? Should we continue to look for Danny?
My senses tell me he is somewhere near.
There are dark places here, friend. Places even I'd not dare.
Well, then we will make a plan.
What plan do you have for us now? If we do not search, what follows? Do we return below?
No, say not go below.
Then what?
I don't know. We sit here? We wait?
We wait.
Oh, what would Danny do?
Read a book?
Drink some blood?
Really?
Have a sandwich. Please, don't hit me.
Bah!
No. Danny would have an adventure.
That would have been my next guess.
Have an adventure. I like it.
Me too.
Let us have an adventure.
Okay then. Let's go.
Well, what adventure should we have?
Perhaps.
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
I know. What about we have adventure on steppes of Siberia?
I am hardly dressed for Siberia.
That's all right, Babs. Danny once said that in Russia, all women are hot, so you should be just fine.
I do not think that is what Danny meant.
Hush, do not confuse him.
Russian steppes are wild, wondrous places.
What do we do there?
We chase things.
What things?
Would he be angry if I said we chase rabbits?
He would.
Nor rabbits, nor monkeys.
Good.
What about warriors?
Never.
Vampires? What about vampires?
Of course not vampires. What are you today?
I am a neurosurgeon.
A neurosurgeon?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. What of it?
Nothing? Nothing?
Then we don't chase neurosurgeons.
What is left?
We chase Skelnicks!
Skelnicks?
Not Skelnicks.
What's a Skelnick?
About 4 or 5 pounds.
What does that mean?
Don't worry, it would not be funny even if it made sense.
Skelnicks are fierce monsters that live beneath the vast plains. They ride on the winds and hunt lowly travelers and steal their gold. If we catch them, we get their gold.
And 3 wishes.
Yes.
Then Skelnicks it is.
So, what's this Skelnick look like?
What?
What's it look like?
Looks like a Skelnick.
Ah,
Well, then where is it?
Perhaps it's back there.
Back there?
Perhaps it is.
why not go?
It's very dark.
I've no night goggles.
Any of you. You're so brave.
Well, why don't you go, Babs?
I'm not dressed for the dark.
Well then, George.
An adventure in the jungle.
Great. So what do we do?
We climb a tree.
Is that one?
Could be.
Let's go then.
And
We look around.
What are we looking for?
Some mysterious thing.
What is it?
I don't know.
Perhaps that's the mystery.
I see it. Over there.
oh, that's a TV remote.
Ah, nothing mysterious about the TV remote.
Sorry, guys.
We could sack a village,
That sounds good.
then drain the blood of maidens we find there,
Oh,
and grow strong, powerful.
Drain their blood?
Tasty.
Could I have sushi instead?
Sushi? What's the point? Plenty of maidens to go around. Why else would you sack a village?
Oh, okay. I know. We could storm an enemy beach, dodge bullets, explosions, fight up the shingle, establish a beachhead, and we could be gunned down, dying in a blaze of glory.
We'd be dead.
We would all die heroes.
I'm not inviting you to my beach house if Joe wants to invade it. Would anyone like to attend a meeting at my board company?
Is that what you do for fun?
be nice.
I'm being nice.
Absolutely. No takers? You're lost.
We could bounce.
Bounce?
Bounce.
Why would we want to do that?
Because it's great fun.
We've got nothing else to lose.
Ooh, try it. Let's all bounce. High up. High up. Ooh, great.
sorry, that's not much fun.
Are we bouncing right?
It has been a while since I last bounced. Maybe we are doing it wrong.
No, the technique is simple enough. Fast, slow, hard, soft. It seems not fun.
It's what we do.
Really? You bounce? You just bounce?
It isn't just bouncing. It's what rabbits do.
Why do it then?
It's bouncing.
It seems so pointless.
No more pointless than climbing trees.
Say you?
Say I.
Ooh, I have an idea. I think we should cast off our burdens and relax upon the sand that stretch along a playful sea and enjoy the sun's soothing rays.
What?
I said that we should cast off our burdens and relax on the sands that stretch along a playful sea and enjoy the sun's soothing rays.
You want to sit. Sit. On the sand.
Nay, sit. Recline.
Can we storm the beach?
You can't storm the beach. You can recline on the sand.
Why would I do that?
Because it is fun.
It is dangerous.
How so?
You might get shot.
Shot?
When we storm the beach.
You could get run over by tank.
Yes, a tank.
No tanks on my beach.
When I storm a beach, I have tanks.
Artillery?
Yes, artillery.
Don't encourage him, Rector.
You never stormed a beach.
I did too. We were in the backyard. I was most heroic.
Yeah, sure, Joe.
Really heroic. Back me up, guys. Guys, I was really, really brave.
Having fun used to be so much easier.
Oh, were I boss, I would...
What? George, what? What would you have done? Would you have kept us from the boxes?
I'd have tried.
How?
I do not know.
Then keep your mouth shut. We need ideas, not gripes. Did you lead us in here? I listened to you complain for years, yet you never even suggested we try to come up here. Why not? But when I do, and you straggle along at the rear of our procession, then you know I did wrong.
I do not like it here.
I don't like it either. I know not this place. Yes, it may be our house, but it's not our home. Not but a lingering whiff of the familiar. There's no light, no life. The furniture's wrong. I recognize nothing. Where are the other toys, the games, laughter, music? Here's antiseptic.
You promised us you'd find Danny. Where is he?
I do not know, George.
Until he is here, to blame, I will say that you are responsible.
I'm responsible.
You're the boss, no?
Guys.
Back off, banana breath.
Make me big ears. I'll tie him around and...
Let go of me! Rector!
Ouch!
And no one punched you in the nose.
Back off, dead man.
You take that back.
Nah.
Gotcha, Rover.
You cannot hit me. You cannot hit
Stand
me.
still, will you?
You're going to make too much noise. We'll get in trouble. Hey!
When Babs says be still, be still.
Put that down.
Make me.
George, do not be a fool.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh.
What? Who's there?
Oh,
I'm scared,
crap.
Joey.
Hush, hush.
Crap.
I said, who's there? Who?
We've found an owl, and an old one from the look of him.
Hush, George. He's an old man.
Who are you?
Your worst nightmare.
Help, nurse!
Shut him up, Rector!
Leave him alone.
Bite him, you're a Russian wolfhound.
We will tie him up.
Oh, you'll do nothing of the sort. He has not harmed us.
He will call for the woman in white, and then we will be sent below.
Nurse, will not someone come?
Quiet, sir. We will not harm you, but quiet.
I could drink his blood. Strengthened, I could then face the woman in white. Yes?
No. Babs?
He means not to me. Our quest has failed. Let's return below.
Return below or go out. I will call again. At some point she will hear.
It took all our will to make the great trek here. I would not go back yet.
Then leave me. Be you dream, be you nightmare, leave me to my own terrors.
This old man has spied on us. Do not let him then banish us.
Kill him.
Oh!
That's enough. You have nothing to fear from us. We are on a quest to escape our prison and enjoy this place. You're free to go.
I cannot leave.
We can compel you.
You've escaped your prison. Mine's here. This bed's my prison, my fate. If not left in months, I fear I will not leave it again.
Then we will leave you. We'll find whom we are looking for in another room.
There's none but me and the nurse. There are no others. It is an empty place. If you go forth, then surely you will be caught.
Now he wants us to stay. Would you call again for the woman in white?
She rarely comes here. When she does, she looks and sees signs of life and then leaves.
Don't we terrify you?
Far less terrifying than being alone.
We shan't entertain you, old man. We have a quest. We seek our master.
There are no masters here. Only a slave to death, awaiting his call.
Come along, Snowy.
We will leave you, sir. Danny must be otherwhere.
Danny. Danny, oh. So long since I've heard that name. So many years since.
Then he's no longer here? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Perhaps it is best we go.
Rector?
Huh?
Rector. They called you Rector.
I am Rector.
You are he. And you are Snowy.
Yes, I am. What of it?
We should be going, guys.
Do not go. Rector, come here. Do you not know me? Can you not smell me?
You're Danny.
That was the name of my youth, so long ago.
You're Danny. Snowy is Danny.
I don't think so, Rector. He's so old.
Yes, old. Yet I do remember the friends I played with so long ago.
Danny, we missed you.
If you are indeed he, we came to look for you.
And found me you have. Where have you been, my friends? Count? Still looking for blood?
It must be Danny.
Must it?
Still angry, George? Certainly surly.
Oh, he's got you there, George.
I have my doubts.
I got it. What is a skelnick?
About 4 or 5 pounds.
It still isn't funny.
Don't be so literal. And my warrior.
Hoorah!
Hoorah! Yes, indeed.
No kind words for Babs.
You are one of my sisters. One of Sally's toys.
Don't you remember? We rescued her.
Kidnapped.
Yes, a great adventure.
Not for the victim.
You had no great life.
I lived in splendor, luxury. My sisters and I ruled our world as well as men, but with style, glamour. Oh, Sally loved me.
She
Loved us. She treated all of us like we were princesses. He kidnapped. You stole me. Let them love you if they will. I'll none of it. You cared not for my hopes, my tears. You cared not for Sally's. I will go.
Then go.
I will.
Go, if you like. Though I will stay. I've had it with you.
My feet point at the door, but I can't bring myself to go on through it. Why is that, old man?
No one is stopping you. Go. The door is there, Babs.
Why cannot I go? Just as you robbed me of her, you robbed me of Will. Sally loved me. What tears she must have wept when I was taken from her.
None.
None? Nonsense. I was her favorite.
She knew not you were taken.
How could she not know? My sisters would have cried for me. They'd have told her. We were a team. My sisters and I, equally cherished and adored.
She bobbed your locks, and when your hair would not grow back, threw you in a box.
No, that is not true.
You lingered there alone for years, till Joe found you.
You lie.
I recall it well, Babs. We took you home. Your sisters, in their finery once yours, laughed at you, rejected you. You were imperfect. So they cast you out. Where else could you go but with us? We rescued you. We clothed you.
You call this clothing?
A handkerchief was all that I had.
Men. No, not men. Boys.
I thought it looked cute.
I don't.
Then do not wear it.
Are you all right?
It will pass. Give me some water.
Water!
If he is indeed Danny, he's of no use to us.
Give him water, I say.
Don't give him some water.
There, on the table. Thanks.
This man cannot play. He's of no use to us, be he Danny or no.
I'm old. I'm no longer made for sports and games.
You were still young when you sent us away.
Yes, I was.
You did not love us.
I did love you.
Then why did you send us away?
You were children's toys, and I grew up.
That is no excuse.
Perhaps, but it is a reason.
It's not good enough.
What reason would be? What do you want me to say, that I ne'er love you? You were my life, my childhood. I recall the games, the grand adventures.
A childhood and the adventures you had forgot.
No, they not forgot.
We did not forget.
Why did you forsake us?
Why? Because I grew up.
And in the growing, was there no place for us? Had we no purpose?
You served your purpose. When I was a child and was confined to this place, you had a purpose. When my journeys took me out to venture beyond these walls, that fence, how could you have joined me there?
We could have tried. We would never have left you.
I went to school, got a job, had a wife, children.
Whom we would have loved as much as we had loved you. You abandoned us.
They had toys of their own. They would not have wanted my dusty relics.
You owe us.
Owe you? I gave you life. I gave you your adventures. You were masters as much as I. When I grew, when I left, I had to throw off my youth and past, for my life must move forward. My future needed all my love, my thoughts.
Did it need your memories, those we cannot share?
Your memories are better than mine. You were but distant dreams from a time, I'll not call it happier, where I loved my wife, loved my children. I'll say easier.
Then what becomes of us?
You have your memories. There is joy in that. I'm glad that you remember those glorious days. For there are none left who do. My parents, sister, they're all gone now. My wife is gone as well as her memories of our adventures. My children indulged me. They had their own hopes, dreams, their own fantasies. My grandchildren, well, they love me, but I am but an obligation. As for their children, I will be little more than a hazy memory at best. Perhaps they will know my name. There'll be photographs, but they'll not be adventures to recall, not of mine, no. Not too long from now, you will preserve the last of my memories. For that, I am grateful.
So my last memory of you will e'er be when I was cast away?
Let it go, George.
Ne'er will I. You were not there. You do not remember.
I was 14, George. What should a boy at that age do when his friends mock him and knock him to the ground and laugh and jeer at his childish playthings? At some point, I had to grow up. I had to play ball and meet girls.
You abandoned us, so we will abandon you. I'll make new memories.
How you do that?
I know I'm not wanted here. Count, you are with me.
Go, Snowy. Go. I put you in charge for good reason. Take care of them.
I had hoped to find you again.
And found me you have. I'm an old man. The Danny you sought is long gone. Have good memories of him. Please, go now.
What is a skelnick?
What's that?
What is a skelnick?
Rector, come along.
A skelnick! Ah, yes, the skelnick. A fearsome beast. He haunts the vast steppes of Siberia, older than the howling winds, more terrifying than the freezing nights. It is his voice that you hear across the frozen plains.
Can it send a chill e'en into the stoutest hearts?
It can.
So I've heard.
It is time to go.
Wait, Danny? Could I face the skelnick?
We should go.
Could I?
I don't know, Rector. It's long since I've seen one. The dreaded skelnick has hidden himself deep in vast mountain caverns. He is safe therein. Wherefore would he brave our bright world? He is content.
Can we draw him out?
We need something to tempt him.
I know where this goes.
A lonely girl, lost in the blowing snows.
In the snow? I've a parka. Well, at least I used to have a parka. I had fur coats.
Do you have them now?
No.
Then all the more peril for you to be in.
Wandering, lost, forlorn.
Fleeing from a mad and lustful boyar, intent on stealing my youth. My innocence!
Babs!
What? Why else would I wander in the snows half naked?
He's ruining it.
Lost from a rich caravan, her absence unseen.
Her hair shorn by the jealous wife of the wagon master.
Danny.
Babs?
Hang on. I'd like to see where this goes.
Oh, very well.
Lost, alone, the blizzard snows pelt her, they blind her. Where is her family? Where are her friends?
Where is my family? Where are my friends? Joe, where are you?
I'm here, Babs. I'll save you.
He's not here. He can't save you.
I'm not here. I can't save you.
Joe is not here. He can't save me. What shall I do?
Beware the skelnick. It bursts from the snow.
It creeps from its hidden lair.
It creeps from its lair.
It pulls itself out, the many-headed skeleton.
And spies the lost lass.
Lost. Nearly naked. Her voluptuous body.
Danny.
Babs!
All right.
The many-headed Skelnick. Our jaws.
Smack!
And no, we spy the forlorn girl and pounce.
Please help.
Danny, she isn't
What?
good.
I said the words.
Mean them.
I do not steal them. I'm master of Krav Maga. Or am I mistress?
You're going to be food for the famished skelnick.
Babs?
Very well.
That I believe. Babs, I'm coming. Damn you, Skelnick. Unhand that woman.
I'm hungry. I eat woman first.
Then eat puppy.
Not puppy, but hound. Leave off the maiden so I can thrash you, Skelnick. I will pounce.
I'll dodge.
I'll fight the dreaded beast.
I'll defend my homeland and fight for my food.
Ah!
At Epically, they struggle against one another.
I've never seen the like.
In the end, though, the Skelnick prevails.
I lose?
Yep.
That means we eat?
Yeah.
Yay.
How can Rector lose? I die, friends. Gather to hear my words.
You're not dead.
How can I not be slain? The Rector would not yield to this base Skelnick. Say that I breathe my last as my blood stains the snow. But from that blood will bring forth great monsters that will hunt down the Skelnick and avenge my death. O friends, hear final cries of this ferocious hound, ere his spirit fails.
He dies. Great Rector failed me. Oh, I am lost and alone in this Siberian waste. Who will hear these my cries now? Who will come to save Babs?
The dread Skelnick roars. Abandons the beaten hound and turns to his prey.
Yet her cries did not go unheard. Far away in his tower, the Count hears.
There, using magics long forbidden, long forgot, neath God's jealous gaze, the Count, Lord of the mountains and valleys, reaches out his dark fingers and smites down the dread Skelnick.
Alas, our fell corpse falls next to Rector.
And I am lifted, carried upon the winds to the Count's dark dungeons.
There, to await my pleasure, my will. Though I am fearsome, my lady, the terror that waits you when I feed will also bring you great power. For though the Skelnick feed, it must kill. He brings naught but destruction. I, lady, yet I drink, I take, but then I give eternal life. Will you join with me? Take your place by my side to rule over these lands.
Oh, at last, an offer worthy of me. Power and wealth.
Great wealth.
Oh, goody! I will accept your embrace, my Count.
Danny!
Wait, that's not how it ends.
Why not? Allow me power. I shall be the dark, terrible lady. I've e'er been the damsel. Let me but this once achieve position.
She's not playing fair. Let me stop her, Danny. I will charge in, and I will...
I approach the cell where the sleeping damsel lies.
Sleeping?
Sleeping.
No, I will face my fate, my apotheosis, with open, willing arms.
Danny?
I pull the great door slowly open. There I spy my victim. Her slight body lies draped across a bed of straw. Her breast heaves gently. Her breath leaves a slight mist as it passes through her soft. Her bare throat white, without blemish, inviting me, longing for the prick of my fangs.
Well?
Well?
Do it then.
Danny, this is wrong.
Well?
What are you going to do?
Well?
My breast heave, my neck white, lips are soft. Come on, do something.
Well, I never got this far before. Not sure what to do.
You don't know?
Sorry.
Typical man.
What a letdown.
Danny, help me.
I know what to do.
You're such a Neanderthal.
And him?
He is a Count.
Yes, I am a Count. I come slowly in. I approach the lass.
Who's no longer there?
Where is she?
I heard her cries and I came and took her.
Thought she was asleep.
You haven't thought in years.
Hey, that's not nice.
Shut up.
My vine I swing from my jungle lair. I take the lass. Pour away.
I fight.
You're asleep.
I want to be a countess.
I don't care.
Danny!
The mighty monkey swoops in and carries off the damsel.
I give chase.
I swing through the trees, across valleys, up mountains.
And the Count gives chase.
None swings faster by vine than George.
I fly using magic.
Oh, help! Help! Help!
Quiet, woman, it's a chase scene.
Oh, this I gotta watch.
Oh, what's up?
Just watch. Watch out.
Oh,
Oh!
Doc!
oh my!
Oh, that's gotta hurt, Babs.
Ooh-ha.
I can't watch.
It's no good. I can't maneuver.
Stay on target.
He's too close.
Stay on target.
Loosen up.
He burst through the trees.
Followed closely by the Count.
Only to come face to face with the sun.
The sun. My great enemy and bane to my kind. Oh, dear friends.
He dies.
I die?
Yes,
No.
yes.
But what of my monologue?
More of a soliloquy,
But you would be here.
yet not listening.
Not fair. Why can I not speak when Rector got to?
If they monologue like that, I'll go home during intermission.
Only 4 stanzas.
Still.
You burst into flames. The ash drifts to the ground.
So I have captured Babs.
What will you do, you beast? You cannot have me.
I will carry Babs to a narrow strip of sand, bound on one side by a lush jungle filled with an infinite number of dangerous beasts, on the other by a roaring, pounding surf that beats rock to powder.
Huh?
What?
I did not understand what you said.
Yeah, that was kind of confusing, George.
I will carry Babs to a narrow strip of sand, bound on one side by a lush jungle filled with an infinite number of dangerous beasts, on the other a roaring, pounding surf that beats rock to powder.
Still a little unclear.
I'm taking her to the beach.
I get it.
The beach? In these clothes? Couldn't I wear a bathing suit? Oh, and heels?
You'd plenty of time to change.
In the dungeon or swinging on the vine?
A minute ago, poor Babs was half naked, and now she's overdressed.
You are a captive. I am tying you to the banana tree here.
Bananas do not grow on trees.
Don't talk to the audience.
Sorry.
I'm tying you to the tree.
The plant.
I'm tying you to this here lamp.
But I will be hot.
Wear whatever you damn well please.
Is this better?
I'm not sure.
It is quite all right, Babs.
You're a lot different than you were.
Age does that, Snowy. I just never saw Babs as so.
What?
Go on.
Let the drums sound, call forth birds to sing songs to our ancient gods. Cry out to the skies, send forth my challenge. Come, all who would steal from me my prize. This is my kingdom, despair, for I am mighty and I will vanquish you.
Oh, do come save me, please. Anyone really, I need some help, save me.
Wow, way to sell it, Babs.
Fine. Oh, help, save me from this fearsome chimp.
Chimp?
From this terrible ape.
Don't oversell it. Who will challenge me? Who will face this fearsome beast?
I just want to bounce.
I'm dead.
Disintegrated.
I'm too old.
Storm the beach. All right, I will fight for you.
You cannot win on my beach.
I can. In my tank.
Where'd you get the tank?
Behind this dune.
Not fair.
Is.
Danny.
It's the tank.
Well, then, I have a tank too.
How original.
And mine is bigger.
Danny.
The size of the tank does not matter.
Oh, if I had a nickel.
Ha! You missed!
Nabbit!
Ouch! Don't stab me, you moron!
Sorry!
Imagine all we could do if we had a much bigger budget.
Stop talking to the audience.
Whoosh!
Watch out, Joe!
Got you!
Oh, no!
I win!
Not yet, chimp! Just before I jump from my burning tank, I fire!
Ah! I die! Remember, enemies and friends, that I was brave, that I defended my homeland and captured with courage and honor, care for my subjects.
I fire again!
It is finished.
I come, fair lady. I come for you. I have braved the mountainous swells of an angry sea, the deadly thundering surf. Who else would dare? Thy cry for help was heard by all heroes, all cowards, through the many lands, yet only I came. Why? Because only I adore, only I love you. Let me love you, dearest. Let me take you in my arms. Let me embrace you. Let our breaths mingle heart to heart. Let the rhythm of the beats transform us from two to one. Eyes, the envy of the stars flickering beyond the skies. Turn your gaze to mine, and let my soul be warmed by yours. Let the seas dry, the sands blow away. Let mountains fall, then let them thrust into the skies once more, twice, nay, 1,000 times. I care not for the fates of man, nor beast, nor even the briefness of the lives of gods. One moment an age, one age a moment. Time stops when I am with you. Let our eyes hold gaze, let our lips embrace. Let our fingers entwine palm to palm, flesh to flesh. Let heaven and its angels envy our love, for they will ne'er have it. All food, all air, all warmth, all hope, all happiness comes to me from your arms. Know I love only you, ever you. Lift my soul by loving me back. Personne ne comprend pas pourquoi je vous adore. Mais je me rêve des embrasses comme des vents tranquilles. Personne ne comprend pas pourquoi j'ai besoin de vous. Mais vous êtes l'air qui est mon haleine. Personne ne comprend pas pourquoi je vous aime. Mais sans vous, il n'y a pas de rêve. Sans vous, il n'y a pas d'embrasse. Sans vous, il n'y a pas d'air. Sans vous, il n'y a pas de laine. Sans vous, il n'y a pas de poids.
Wow!
I have given you poetry, and your reply is not else but wow.
I don't oft say wow, so when I do, I like to think it means something. Pretty words you give, so I must reply in kind. Take me in your arms.
French?
I minored in French in college.
I did not know that.
You weren't there.
Wow.
Oh.
Ew!
Ugh.
Yuck.
Danny,
Stop that.
Oh, sorry. Snowy, it's your turn.
behold my spaceship.
Oh, a spaceship. Cool.
That's nice.
Leak.
Guys,
Will it hold us all?
guys,
Sure, hop on in.
Oh, move over.
guys.
Can I steer it?
No, it's my spaceship.
Really cool.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Guys, someone untie me.
Sorry. You should have said something. Ah! Come on, let's go.
You're an idiot.
Where are we going?
The planet of the bunnies.
Bunnies.
How,
Sorry.
How fast will it go?
Oh, really fast.
How fast?
Really, really fast.
That fast.
Cool.
Let's go. Hold on. Whoosh!
Watch out for that star!
star.
Oh, oh, you burnt my tail.
Oops. I'll slipstream that comet.
Woohoo!
I'm falling!
I've got you, Babs. I'll always have you.
Oh, Joe, you're so manly.
There goes our G rating.
Spaceship streaks across the skies, searching for the small, distant green planet. There it is. We approach cautiously, so not to scare anyone. Finally, Snowy finds his spot and lands his ship. We all disembark.
Nor mountains, nor seas to flood, nor storms to frighten. Naught but rolling glade.
It's so beautiful.
Is it where bunnies come to die?
No, it is where bunnies come to bounce.
Bounce?
Yes, try it.
Not I.
Give it a try. Come on. Start with a simple hop. Bad, Danny. Good job, Babs. Now hop again.
That's more of a jump.
I'm hopping fine.
You're skipping.
Skipping's fine too. Now, guys, try a bounce. Bend your knees, then leap. Throw your ears up to the sky.
His ears are bigger than yours.
That is not my fault.
They're still bigger.
Bounce.
Boom.
Out!
Bounce.
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 Oh, you're doing fine, Joe. Now, all together. Bounce.
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 Oh.
Bounce.
Bounce!
Bounce.
Bounce!
Bounce.
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 Bounce. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce. Oh, that was wonderful. Let's do it again.
Maybe later. I'm worn out.
It's been a while since I've bounced so.
Been a while since you've bounced so long.
Not cool.
Lighten up.
I missed something?
I don't think you want to know.
I want another story.
Yes, Danny.
I'm tired.
One more adventure.
No, maybe later.
Oh, come on.
Please, I'll fly a blimp this time.
Please, Danny.
It's soft. Someone comes. There's noise without.
Oh,
What shall we do?
We'll fight.
Hide. Let's hide, Danny.
it's too close.
What shall we do?
Hey, it's here.
Danny!
What are you doing?
I heard you leave. I followed.
To ruin our fun?
Danny?
Go away. We don't want you here.
Danny?
What is this thing?
This old thing's no concern of yours or of ours. Get lost. Go back down below.
I have the right to be here.
You lost your rights long ago. Go back to your box and rot there.
That's not very nice.
Danny.
She's not here to help.
She's not here to play. I remember this one. Not as well as Snowy, but I remember. Take her away, George. Take her to the stairs and cast her to the basement.
Danny.
It scares me.
As well she should.
Danny.
Do not listen to her.
Should we be scared of this walking dish rag?
She does not scare me.
Oh, she should, for she is not one of us. She keeps to herself.
I think I've heard her.
Is it she who whimpers and whines in the blankets that are piled in the corner?
Alone, for she will not join in our games.
She has never joined. She pines for the days before these adventures, these games.
She's not welcome in our sport.
I do not want to play in your games.
She deigns speak with us.
Oh, it's no honor sought by us, nor even welcomed.
Unkind words.
To an unkind bear.
I have done naught to you, Snowy, no to you, George. The rest I know by sound and laugh and by reputation, though I fear that you know me not.
And do not want to. Our place is here. Go back below, bear. This is no place for you. We play, seek life, seek fun.
I am not here for games or sport.
Again, this is no place for you.
Danny, bid her go. The sun still sleeps. We have time for more adventures.
I want to be a knight to rescue a damsel from a fierce dragon.
I'll be the dragon. I'll take you this time, Sir Knight. Roasted man meat.
Why can't I be the dragon?
You'll be my faithful hound.
I'll gladly die to defend you, my master.
You may have to.
All right then, let us quest.
You'll never catch him, fools, for his partner is a great wizard, master of dark and vile magics, mostly learned over years of apprenticeship in Transylvania. Many peasants perished so I could hone my skills. Now I, Master in Count, will help the dragon slay the forces of good and bring about the dawn of a new era of wicked evilness.
Come, Count, and let us vanquish these soft fools. Then we can eat the damsel.
Fools, this great knight
And his heroic hound.
will not be cowed. Now, we fight.
We attack.
Forward, dragon! Beware my fireball!
We attack! We strike back! Danny, come on, there is a great battle. Don't leave us hanging.
Danny,
Go away, bear.
Why do I have to be the damsel yet again? Cannot I be a race car driver? That sounds fun. I could speed through the winding roads of France, over snow-capped mountains, or across a vast desert, the wind whipping through my hair and sun blinding me, but on I drive. Gas up the car and let me go, please. Just let me turn the ignition. Or let me rescue Joe for once. I was special ops, for God's sake. Please.
Danny,
Ooh.
Leave him be.
Danny,
Ooh.
There's enough time for us to play.
you have played enough.
Ooh.
It is time for sleep now.
No, not sleep, more play.
We should have been more silent when we came up. She would not have heard us.
I have been waiting for you to come here,
Oh, so you could follow us, eh?
so I would not have to go back down alone.
What does that even mean?
Let Babs drive her car. Let George be a wild dragon, then we'll bounce again.
Well, I could bounce again.
Not for a while, you can't.
Hey,
We are here for you, Danny. Remember all the games, the adventures? That's all we want. We can even play a different time, a different place every night.
It is time for bed.
No!
You can sleep while the sun is out. It's night. The moon gives us enough light. Your keeper is upstairs. There's naught to stop us.
I haven't even shown you my kung fu grip.
I can do cartwheels with one hand.
I bought a red sports car. I can drive faster than any man.
Cannot.
I'll clean all the blood from my castle.
Please, Danny, do not go to sleep.
It is time for bed.
No!
Danny,
And I say no. We outnumber you.
It's democratic. We 6 say you go.
You go.
They said go.
Go!
Stop.
Danny!
I said stop. I know these. I know them, friends of my childhood. I do not know you.
He does not know her. Hooray! Away, bear!
Get lost!
He does know me.
He said not. Listen to the man. We'll play with the boy. Danny, I taught you so much. You've had so many adventures, wars, quests. We taught you to dream. We took you to times, places you could never visit. We opened your mind to limitless games and fun. We gave you childhood.
That's all well and good.
It was what he needed. It was what we gave him. What did you ever give, mangy and molding? What could you give from a box of dusty rags in a forgotten corner to a child who forgot you? I'm the oldest.
Barely old enough to be young.
I was the first.
Far from first, and not too old.
Can you give him what we did? A life of joy, a life of carefree fun and endless games?
No.
Then...
But I could. Did. Once.
Can you turn his bed into a spaceship?
Can you make this room a sea?
He owes us so much. We taught him how to dream. You?
I taught him to sleep. I taught him to sleep, for sleep is where dreams are found. Remember, Danny? No, you could not. I was almost as big as you then, long ago. I listened as your mother sang soft and gentle lullabies. Then as you slept, I sang them, to keep your eyes closed and you safe in slumber's arms. Don't you remember?
I recall my mother's voice so long ago. I recall not her songs, for I did not care for such childish things. I wanted to play and gallop and to seek strange and exciting new worlds.
And I was even old and worn by then, and you replaced me with them. It was not your fault, my darling. You had such a full life that many things, older and tired, had to make way for the new, more interesting. Yet, when I was taken from your arms, you yelled and fought and cried until your new friends took their places in your arms, in your life, in your fun. I heard you, though. You called for me, and I in my box could but listen. I heard your sport as you explored your new worlds, arm in arm with new friends. I wept all alone at my loss, darling, and wept again when new friends were banished, replaced by newer friends. I waited, swallowing the tears my pain and theirs brought. Someday I knew I'd return, I'd mount, finally, those forbidding stairs, make my way to near-forgot rooms and come to you. Now I find that you have forgotten.
Forgotten much. But those were days very long ago. Before memory, I knew but mother.
And bear. You knew bear then. I slept in your arms. I kept the dark and cold away. I whispered stories, sang lullabies, and caressed you in the darkness.
What stories did you tell? What songs did you sing? Can you help me recall? I see a bear much loved.
I was once much plumper.
Long since cast away.
Nay, not cast, darling boy, but taken. You could not cast what you so loved.
What games did you play?
What dungeons did you explore?
What foes did you slay?
We would play games as soft as rocking in the night. We would stare out the window and see stars and reach out for them. We'd laugh at the weird shadows that hid in corners just behind our crib. We would lie and listen for your mother's step, her voice. We would wait for her smile and rejoice in it. We would lie in our bed and plot and plan ways to escape our prison and to explore the glorious world we could see but not yet enter.
The old and young are alike, consigned to our beds, forced to watch the world without the confines of their small spaces. Sometimes I wonder if this small room is all there is. When the door is shut, is there not outside? Or is it merely an emptiness? I fear that the next time I leave this bed, I will be doomed, condemned to find out.
When you were young, you longed to take your first steps.
I fear that I've taken my last. I can't remember my first.
I can, my darling Danny. Together, we stumbled on all fours, bumping, crying. Soon we were experts at it, zooming from this side to that, across to the other, so many bruised knees. You held me in your teeth. This wonderful place, this wonderful room, it was our own private world. We would crawl and roll and laugh. Great peals were ne'er far from your tiny lips.
I had not laughed for many months before this night.
Laugh for me again, darling. Remember the joy that we once shared? Take my hand. Leave the bed.
Leave this bed? It has been my home, my prison. I fear it will be my coffin.
One hand in mine, the other holding to the rail, to chair, to sofa, desk. We trekked down unknown paths, revealing brand new worlds. Oh, we were so tall. You, my darling, were tall and fierce and proud, and I cushioned every fall. Then came that great day. I waited with your loving mummy and daddy, held open my arms, and you let go the bed and took those brave first steps. Oh, how we crowed that day. So oft we repeated the great feat for neighbors, friends, and family that by your bedtime you were tired and most cranky.
How can anyone remember those days? They live but in memory's fog.
I remember. Perhaps I am the only one, but I remember.
I wish I could. They sound like wonderful days, but I cannot see them.
Danny?
Yes?
Come to me.
You are too far away.
Darling, come to me.
Snowy, bring me my walker.
Nay, Snowy, nor cane nor walker. Come, come. Place your feet upon the floor which you have crossed so many times and walk.
I cannot.
You must. Be prisoner no longer to youth or to age. The floor is yours. The room is yours. The world is yours. Now, my darling, walk. My arms are just a few steps away. It starts with one step. Just one step.
Did you see that?
I did.
I've got you, Danny.
Let him do it alone.
I will fall.
Then fall. I will catch you.
Go, Danny!
Look at me. Look, Mommy, I'm walking.
Oh, my darling, clever, brilliant boy. So brave. Step. Walk. Explore your domains. You are master here. Nor age nor nurse can hinder you. Take up your sword. Smite down your foes, boy.
Got me!
Strike me!
Whoa!
You are the master.
Can I skip?
Try it.
Can you hop? Hop like you've never hopped before.
Can you run, Danny?
You can't catch me!
I'll get you!
Hoorah!
Come get me!
Now, Danny, can you dance?
Dance?
Dance.
Incredible.
Move with the music.
Oh,
does it, sir?
Maybe next time.
You haven't danced with me yet, Sir Danny. I did learn some things from Sally ere you kidnapped me.
Rescued.
Rescued.
You end the dance with me. I danced with you first, and I will dance with you last. Soft, Danny, listen to the gentle music sung by the dying moon. It is time to sleep, my darling, to rest with your friends and memories.
I do remember. I think. I must. You were always there, yet I forgot you. You were the last sight ere I'd sleep. You were my first kiss every morning, yet I forgot you. You were my first love, yet I forgot you. George, Snowy, you were my fast friends for years before the others joined in our games. Now our adventures are vivid, like they just happened, yet I'd forgot you. Why would you want to return to one whose fragile love was so easily forgot? Have I so little to give that new love needs cast out the old? Merit not your affection. I had other companions, friends in my sport. I've forgotten them, though they must have been. Do they live below with you? They are now gone, not even memories, them to remain. Tell me, love, how many have I abandoned? Who have I forgot? What friends have I hurt? I know, I recall how I hurt, how I wept when you were sent away. I, though, went on to new friends, new loves, new adventures. So distracted was I by education, by jobs, first kisses, the laughter of a newborn babe, that I forgot what came before. I could not know that while I welcomed, embraced the new, the old would be but objects gathering dust in a forgotten corner of a place I ne'er visited or thought of. Had you but called out to me, perhaps I would have taken you up and embraced you, placed you honored in my home, and remembered the life we together shared. Perhaps, though, I would not. Age steals so much from us, so much that was the joy of youth. Progress always comes with a price, the loss of so much that we held dear. Must new values e'er bury the old? Are our new truths inherently better than the old? Must we love by no longer loving what we loved? Did I not have love enough to share? I loved my wife, I loved my children. I loved them and I remember them. Could I not love and remember you and all my loves? Snowy, so happy and gay, mysterious count, so wise in mystic ways. Wild and proud George, Rector, wondrous Russian hound, brave Joe, ready to face the fiercest foes. And poor, lost, lovely Babs. So many times did we set out on epic quests, yet those I forgot. I remember son's first steps. I still weep for daughter's first lost crush. Those moments are clear, frozen in time, but moments that made me the man I became, I am, I wish that I were. Those are long forgotten. My first laugh is but an echo lost among time's deafening noises. My first step, a faded photograph molding in some unknown place. My first loves, signed to boxes, to memories lost. I owe you more. Oh, I'm so sorry for my failure. I'm so sorry. Sorry I forgot. Sorry I could not be the boy you remembered, the boy you risked so much to come and find, once more to embrace and to frolic and play with. I'm most sorry to you, Bear. Your embrace was always as strong and as secure as from the arms of a loving father. Your song, your kiss, your gentle voice, your soft laugh were perfect, as if from a baby's mother. I wish I had kept you all. I wish I'd given you to my children and to theirs, so you and they could have shared our joy. I wish I had braved the dusty boxes and brought you back to my life. I wish I could play, run, dream with you. I know I cannot. My limbs no longer have strength. My faltering breath no longer has the time. I must sit and rest a while. Perhaps when my breath comes back, we can play more.
No, my darling. Now is the time to throw off cares and woes and close your eyes.
No.
Yes, darling. Sleep.
No.
Yes, my love. And rest in dearest friend's embrace.
So many times we went to my planet to bounce. So many times I wish we'd stayed. There's so much I could have shown you, so many places. We could have gone to other glades, other pastures if we'd had the time. Could I have come? Could I have dared the stairs sooner? What would I have found? Who would I have found? I knew the little boy was gone. What of the man? Well, this is what I feared. A man so caught up in his life that he might no longer care for us. That's what kept me below. We all forget, yes. I've forgotten much. So many friends are just a haze in my memories. That you'd forgot us hurt. However, there was so much life, so much past. You had to have lost some of it. I prayed, though, that something would come back. A spark, a hint would remind you of our games. We could not forget you. I could not, rather, for 'tis not my place to impose memories on them. I could. We did make you remember. We did not make you care. You did care. So for one brief shining moment, we'd make fresh memories. Take the meadows with you, Danny boy. Take the glades, wherever you go.
I came this close to defeating the damn Skelnick. I could have.
Did you ever?
No.
If I'd had the maiden's blood,
Leave me out of this.
I could have helped you. We could have cornered the beast. I'd have weakened him.
I could have slain him. What then?
What?
After the great victory. What?
I don't know. Are there not other fell beasts roaming Siberian steppes?
Not that I've heard of.
You could then join with me in Transylvania.
What is there?
Where?
In Transylvania.
Werewolves.
I do not know where.
Maidens to devour.
Leave me out of this.
Is there anything else?
Trees.
Trees?
A lot of trees all over the place. Had to fly among the trees.
Because of the dark.
The dark?
In the night, for you vampires fear the sun.
We don't fear sun. That is a myth. Myth!
I said leave me out of this.
Babs.
It was a red sports car. Red sports car. Expensive.
Well, how much did it cost?
A lot.
Wow. That much?
Danny made me be afraid of the sun because he was afraid I would have too much power.
That makes a lot of sense.
Like the whole mirror thing.
It was a beautiful car. Very dashing.
I look good in a mirror, very regal.
But you are not a king,
Then I look ducal.
yet you are not a duke, Count.
Countall?
That does not sound right.
It was fast. Faster than any tank.
Wish I'd driven it.
You did.
I did?
You did. Drove it off the landing, totaling it downstairs.
What's a count?
4 or 5 pounds.
Are you many?
We're very numerate.
I was attacking the Russian army.
In my sports car.
Red. Red sports car.
Your point?
Camouflage.
Camouflage?
Of course. It was the Russian army.
You're an
idiot, Count.
Hey, missed.
Shut up, Count.
I attack the Russian army.
I mean, come on. They had kidnapped you.
Why does everyone want to kidnap me? Why? Astronaut, model, power broker. I should have been an accountant. Accountants are so excruciatingly dull. That's it. I am one. Nobody can be accountant.
But then I would have no one to rescue.
Snowy, do you think we could have a jungle in the basement? Not a large one, mind you, but one we could swing on from time to time, just for fun. We could have vines that would take us to Count's castle, or to the ice caves of Siberia with a stopover at Bab's penthouse, where we would watch Joe storm beaches while we bounced. We could do that. Couldn't we, Snowy?
Do not know, George, though I fear no. We've had our last adventure. We will go below once we've prepared Danny for his next journey.
Rest now, friends. Lie down and bring warming embraces to our sleeping love. Feel their arms about you and know undying love. Sleep, my darling, sleep. There's more than enough love for all loves, for friends both old and new. There is love enough to warm all their hearts and comfort yours. Their love will not fade and will ever be with you wherever you go, what journeys you take. You may have forgot, but that is the fate of all joy, to wither, fade. We lived for you in your hopes and your dreams. Nothing can take that from us. Oh, perhaps it is the same nothing that will take us at last from you. Our time stopped when you let us go. As painful as that was, we all knew that time would come. You had to grow, to move on, to find new friends, new loves. As much as we missed your laughter and your games, we rejoiced in your life. I've oft wondered as I lay in the dark and thought about my days, where's the love for Bear? Was it just that brief moment between your first cries and your first adventures, conquering lands and stealing hearts? Was I ever needed? Or was I merely a prop to be cast off ere the end of Act 1? Yet, like in a play, the first act starts the story. What follows, follows. One can't run without taking first steps. One cannot love without a first love. I was the first. I set the pattern, set the standard for what came. My role, my fate, my curse must be that I be the first to go. Where's the love for Bear? Where are the kisses, the hugs that I so longed for? Throughout the cold years, they were what kept me warm and longing to come up, The narrow steps to a time long gone, to a place much changed without me. Oft I feared that I would forget, that the memories would fly far away, and then would come a sound, a smell, something with just a whiff of long ago. And then I would hear your laugh, see smile, taste tears, recall mother's lullaby. Come, darling, come to bed, lay your head upon the clouds, and let the wind rock you in the limbs of a rainbow tree. See the smiling moon soar into the sky. We will play again tomorrow when the sun is high. Close your eyes, go to sleep, embrace those that love you dear, and keep you from danger, and hide you from strife and care. See the smiling moon soar into the sky. We will play again tomorrow when the sun is high. Games are done, eyes are closed. Breathe the sweet air one last time. Feel the loving warmth, dear, as we hold you in our arms. See the smiling moon soar into the sky. We will play again tomorrow when the sun is high. Lie, darling, stay in bed. Your head rests upon the clouds. The winds now will take you on your last adventure, dear. Oh, the weeping moon sets into the earth. We'll not play again tomorrow, for the sun won't rise. Sleep, my darling, sleep. Take kisses to warm you for this final journey. The moon has set and the world is a quieter place, a sadder place. Who will cry for you? Some tears will be shed, no doubt, most though will come from eyes far away with lives and loves on their own. Who then will cry for you? Children will play in the streets. Lovers will walk hand in hand past this place and know not of the life that lived and loved, aged and faded in these rooms. This house will know new children who never knew you or us and won't care. The sun will rise and set. The leaves will turn and fall. Years will pass and pass. We have no tears, dear. We shed our few long ago. Now is naught but dust. We will be taken on our last journeys as well. We will not know where. Perhaps we will be together somehow. Somehow, then we'll remember, if that be our fate. We'll remember and relive all of our great games. We all wish, that we could join you and guide you and comfort you. I perhaps more than the others, for I was first. I was your first love. I hesitated to come up those stairs, dear. Yes, I was scared what I might find to see who you became. But I'm glad, for you were still my Danny. Whatever your size, your age, the color of your hair, the wrinkles on your skin, you will e'er be darling little Danny. I'll never see anyone else. Personne ne comprend point pourquoi je vous adore. Mais je me rêve des embrasses comme les vents tranquilles. No one understands why I adore you, yet I dream your soft kisses. No one understands why I need you, yet you are the breath that fills me. No one understands why I love you, but without you there are no dreams. Without you there are no kisses or breath. Without you there is no point. There's the love for Bear, given to you from your first love to her last love.